Strategy and Tactics 2, these are Unit 7 scenarios, and this is the strip mall. And this one is not an FPOP here. I think it's just initial considerations and initial actions. And we've got our strip mall, typical strip mall construction, metal bar joist roofs, common attic space that runs all the way across. You can see smoke and fire from the center of the strip mall. I think this is a 7 business plex from what we can tell here, so it's in the third or fourth, depending on which way you're coming from. But do a 360 if you can. If you pull up, hopefully you see all 3 sides, but usually the rear of the strip malls are all pretty identical. Pretty solid doors on the back, one for each business, and there's usually an electrical panel back there with different units for each business. But initially we want to be concerned about early collapse, early failure on these types of businesses. Meaning we can see the smoke and the fire, pull up, grab our 200-foot 2.5 inch with smooth bore, and knock that fire as soon as possible. Spray it up into the attic, cool it down, cool down the bar joists, and get that fire knocked down to nothing. And then we're going to have to worry about the B&D exposures on each side, continuing to go down until we don't see any fire in the common attic space. So you go to the next one, you see fire, back out, and go to the next one, and then start flowing water up into it to cool it all down, but not spraying from underneath. So you just keep going down. B exposure, B1 exposure, B2 exposure, likewise on the D side. Get an aerial set up if we need to. If a 2.5 for whatever reason is not giving us enough penetration, an aerial pointed down, or even lowered all the way down to the ground and then pointed up into the common space, 1,000 gallons a minute, would do a pretty good job on that one. So we'd have an alpha division, could have a Charlie division. You're going to be pulling utilities and whatnot. Guys might be in the backs of these businesses trying to get an access if you needed to, but this is during the day, so they should all be open from the front. In a scenario like this, these buildings can be easy to get out of, so you shouldn't have a whole lot of life hazard. Our main exposure potentials should be the B and D side, protecting these cars out front too, if necessary. But that would be it for me at the moment. So light me up.